SmackDown used to have an Olympic hero with three eyes, but now they're going up against the Olympic Games and they're taking three L's as they lose 250,000 viewers in the ratings. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. SmackDown versus the Olympics, and SmackDown come away with a bandage on this cut because the cut is deep. 250,000 viewers approximately lost from last week. And it really is no surprise. But should SmackDown really be losing out to the Olympics, the shitty ass Olympics? SmackDown was used to having an Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle, saving the day, running the show, and now people are running away from SmackDown to watch the Olympics on TV. Kind of embarrassing there, if you ask me.
Yeah, and shout out to Julian Dix. He said that WWF actually got its highest ratings in 2000 when the Olympics were on. And I remember that. If you remember that edition of SmackDown, I believe got like 16 million viewers overall, with Ashton Kutcher appeared with Kurt Angle and Edge and Christian. Do you remember that? They point that out backstage.
I don't remember it, no.
I remember it. And it just shows you, it doesn't matter what the competition is. If you offer a better alternative, people will fucking tune in.
Yeah, so once again, Olympics, bullshit. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear Olympics. I don't want to hear Monday Night Football. I don't want to hear basketball playoffs. Don't want to hear any of that shit. Fact is, if your show's not good, if you've got the best show on TV, then it doesn't matter what else is on TV because people will tune into your show.
Yeah.
Now, you can only... other things being on TV really only affects your ratings if your show's not good enough to keep your audience. If you're putting on the best show, then your audience isn't going to tune over to watch some other crap.
Yeah, and we're seeing a trend with wrestling losing viewers to the Olympics across both companies. I think it's pathetic, man.
If WWE, SmackDown or Raw is losing viewers to the Olympics, and that means the viewers that are watching SmackDown and Raw don't think it's good enough to stay tuned.
Yeah, they think the Olympics is better.
Yeah, anyway, we're here to break down the quarter by quarter hour ratings, so let's get straight into it. Quarter 1, 8 o'clock to 8:15. It was a recap with the Bloodline, then we got a Nick Aldis backstage angle, and we started with LA Knight versus Santos Escobar. This kicked off with 2.038 million, pretty low start there for SmackDown. Yeah, 2.038 million. Not great, not good numbers at all.
Yeah, that's a very poor number. I thought it would have started high and then just got worse, but turns out it kind of did a wee bit of an opposite turn here.
Yeah, it did a bit of a U-turn, I guess. Quarter 2, 8:15 to 8:30 p.m. We got the continuation of Knight Escobar. We get post-match with Logan Paul. Then we got Naomi, Bianca Belair, and Jade Cargill backstage. Then we got a Logan Paul backstage promo. And then we got a Belair, Cargill, and Unholy Union live angle. And this went down 3%, down to 1.986 million. Am I surprised? No. Women's wrestling fucking sucks. Nobody cares about it.
Nobody cares about it. This is awful, man. I think they've dropped the ball with Jade Cargill. No, I don't think they have dropped the ball with her. She is very green, right? But who gives a shit about her in-ring ability? I think when she came in, there was a big deal. She's literally been reduced to a shitey tag team with Bianca Belair. And there's not much you can really say about it other than that.
I don't understand the hype. Like, I really don't. She's not my type of wrestler.
No, I don't either.
She's big
but
and I don't want a woman to be big and physical.
Yeah, but she came in with a lot of hype.
I'm sick of all these big, physical, muscular women. I don't know why guys are interested in that. It's fucking weird.
Because they're better males.
And then people say, oh, you're intimidated by it. I'm not intimidated by her. I'm just not fucking attracted to her. It's as simple as that.
The ratings are intimidated by her because they go a missing.
I don't get that logic where if you're not a big fan of the bigger, muscular, more masculine looking women, people view that as you feel intimidated. It's like, I mean, not really.
No. The same goes with they're fucking fat too. Yeah, they might eat you, but here, brother, they suck.
Like, look at the women. Do they prefer big, muscular John Cena, or do they want, like, fucking...
Flabby Otis?
Yeah, or, someone super skinny?
Colin Delaney. Colin Delaney. Fucking 95% of this roster.
Anyway, let's move on here. Quarter 3, 8:30 to 8:45. We've got Terence Crawford, B-Fab, and the Street Profits backstage angle. We got a recap with Tiffany Stratton. And then got a Nia Jax backstage angle. Tag team title gauntlet match began. This went down 1% to 1.973 million. Terence Crawford good boxer, but he's not a big name. He's not a game changer. He's not a mega star. He's a really good boxer, but he doesn't have that ability, in my opinion, to draw you a rating.
I think he just sums up the level of caliber that WWE can get these days. Not exactly the Rock, is it?
No, it's not. We're going to quarter 4 though, 8:45 to 9 p.m. Tag team title match continues. This went up 2% to 2.003 million. Quarter 5, 9 o'clock to 9:15. Tag team title gauntlet match continues. This went up 7% to 2.138 million. Quarter 6, 9:15 to 9:30 p.m. Tag team title gauntlet match continues once again. We then got post-match with the Bloodline. And then we got a Grayson Waller and Austin Theory live promo. This went up 2% in the viewership to 2.186 million. And in the key demo, it went up 7% to 780,000. So you can see a pretty big increase here once the Bloodline got involved in this tag team gauntlet match, whatever. But overall, this started in quarter 3 and ended in quarter 6. I mean, is this SmackDown copying what they seen with MJF and Will Ospreay? Long matches?
It could be.
And this one, like that one, actually held the rating, surprisingly.
I think WWE started this years ago with 10-man WWE number one contendership matches on Raw that would last like 2 hours.
Yeah, no, they did. But when this match started in quarter 3 and then went all the way to quarter 6 and it gained in every single quarter. So quarter 3...
I guess the match got better as it went along though.
Quarter 3, 1.973. Quarter 4, 2.003. Quarter 5, 2.138. And quarter 6, 2.186. So every quarter this match continued, the rating in viewership and in the key demo went up. I mean, I'm not a fan of longer matches, and I think the trend is normally that when you've got matches that go through 2 quarters, they do tend to drop ratings. But we've seen when the matches are almost an hour long, it has some like opposite effect. Now, yes, we're basing it just on 2 matches, I guess, but I think Blood and Guts also did similar with that steel cage match. So yeah, we've seen now, this is 3 examples in like a period of a month where almost hour-long matches have actually held the rating. Whereas I think in the past we've seen that that's not been the case. Well, with like 2-quarter matches. So do long matches draw? Do people care about long matches? Well, I don't think so.
I don't think they do, but here you can't dispute the numbers the past couple of weeks, can you?
Is this new era of fans? Do they prefer longer matches?
I really hope not. Well, I mean, I really hope they don't continue doing it though, because I mean, we're not talking about we're not getting a 6-way gauntlet match with like Punk McIntyre and like Brock Lesnar here. We're fucking talking about 6 Diddy fucking tag teams.
See that attitude era. See if they gave you like say like an 8-man gauntlet match for like the WWE Championship, and it was like the top 8 guys. That would be fucking great.
Yep, no, not
but
so
do
much.
we really want an hour-long match with all these jobber tag teams for SmackDown? Probably not.
Absolutely not.
Anyway, moving into quarter 7, 9:30 to 9:45 p.m. We get Waller and Theory and Crawford live angle backstage. We then get a Cody Rhodes promo, Carmelo Hayes and Andrade backstage, and then the beginning of Bayley and Michin versus Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton. This lost 4%, down 2.098. in viewership, and in the key demo it lost 7%, going from 780 down to 722. So we had Cody Rhodes in here, and the quarter still went down, which, you know, normally we don't see that, but we did see it. And then in quarter 8, 9:45 to 10 p.m, Bayley and Michin versus Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton continuing, and then a Solo Sikoa promo to end the show, and this again went down 3% to 2.044 million, and in the key demo it lost 8%, going down to 663 million. So as soon as the tag team title gauntlet match ended, we've seen drops in both quarter 7 and quarter 8, and both of those quarters had a Cody Rhodes promo, a Solo Sikoa promo, and then the women's tag team main event match carried between both quarters. So take from that what you will. This is your main event for SummerSlam, and people not really interested in what Cody Rhodes or Solo Sikoa had to say. And then you've got Bayley, who in my opinion is on one of the worst individual title runs I think I can recall. And it doesn't look like people care about Bayley. Should Michin be main eventing? I don't think so, but am I surprised? Absolutely not. Our feelings on Michin. And obviously we know Triple H's feelings on Michin.
He loves.
Because he shoves hard down our throat every week.
He does, and I'm not surprised here by these Diddy numbers at the end. Cody Rhodes has run his course. It's been a pretty shite couple of months since Mania for the guy. Apparently they're 6,000 tickets short at SummerSlam. And if we're being truthful, we don't really rate Roman Reigns as high as what other people do, but see when Roman Reigns was champion, how many times did you hear about record gate this, record gate that, they've sold out this out many weeks in a row, blah blah blah. He loses the belt and we see a trend. The SmackDown ratings went down. They're making less money in terms of gates. They're not selling out SummerSlam. Roman Reigns is fucking clear of Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, I don't really... Roman Reigns is the kind of guy I don't think he'd really appreciate it. Him until he was gone.
Yeah, I mean, I still think he's massively overrated, but yeah. The Bloodline clips simply are growing these days because it's got the Bloodline, and who elevated that name?
Yeah.
Him, Paul Heyman. I'll give the Usos credit. I mean, I don't even need to give The Rock credit because we all know The Rock gets some fucking credit. But yeah, Roman Reigns put the Bloodline on the
let's
map.
be honest. See if those Samoans were in a faction and it wasn't called the Bloodline, and they weren't
Samoa Nice or something.
And they weren't reaping the rewards of what Roman Reigns and the other Usos built, these guys would be fucking doing shite numbers. The only reason people care for the Bloodline is because what we've seen previously from the Bloodline.
No, absolutely.
Not because what the current Bloodline is doing.
Yeah, I know people might argue, well, it's July, it's August, or why are people still thinking that the Rock and Roman Reigns are in the Bloodline? That's just how it works.
Here, has Cody Rhodes ran his course?
Yeah, I just said that.
Do you think that Solo Sikoa should win the belt?
Yes. I think with Cody Rhodes, it was more a moment, like getting the championship, the whole moment at Mania. It hasn't fucking worked.
Will Roman Reigns return at SummerSlam?
I think he needs to.
Alright guys, there you go, that's your quarter-hour ratings. Not great. But
is he going to return and feud with Solo, or is he going to return and feud with Cody?
I'm assuming Solo.
Yeah. And does that mean it's going to be Roman against Solo for the belt, or is there going to be some form of triple threat match?
Who knows, we'll see. They'll probably drag it to WrestleMania.
Yeah, they probably will. It's the Triple H way, brother.
It is.
That's it, guys, for your SmackDown quarters. Soon, it will be Collision.